week, and I'm going to bring you along. I'm just about to hop into a meeting for a panel that I'm going to speak at in Pittsburgh. And then after that, I'm doing one of my live classes. At the end of this week, you're going to see me at another conference where I'm speaking at. I'm going to take you along with me there as well. Okay, for the ChatGPT one, I'm not sure if I love I would just keep it the same black and white. I feel like it's starting to become way too many colors. And yes, 15K. I mean, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm really liking the one with like the blue background. I think that's great. So I don't know if there's a way that you can brighten yourself and brighten your face. If there's a way that you can kind of like outline yourself better. Hi.
Well, happy Monday.
Yeah.
Excited to kick things off. Erika, would you like to introduce yourself?
I have been in the YouTube space since 2015. To get like the more obscure niches, the better. I love it. So I literally live, breathe, sleep YouTube. I'm not just talking about. I agree. I'm making an extra $1,000 a month. I'm talking about 4 of us and 2 like real transformation. Things YouTube. So if you're excited about YouTube, I want to hear how excited you are because I am super, super pumped and excited about YouTube. All right, we don't have a lot of time today. I'm going to try and cram in 10 years of YouTube experience and channel production in One of the things that I get asked a lot about is, how do you get it all done? How do you do it? How do you have a YouTube channel and your business? So one thing I want to say is that my business, the channel production, working with clients, that is my number one. So I consider myself more as a business owner, you could say service provider, than a content creator, because my income, or the vast majority of it, comes from working one-on-one with clients, producing channels, my YouTube bootcamp. And as far as content creation, it's something that I do believe very strongly in. Obviously, I believe that having a YouTube channel is a very, very powerful and important business tool. And so I am now creating content consistently twice a week. I'm trying to do that as long as I possibly can. I don't know if I'll be able to stick to that forever, especially in different seasons where my business is busier than others. But right now I am wanting to really hit YouTube hard. So I've had to figure out ways to incorporate creating content into my routine, into my schedule, where it doesn't wear me down, where it doesn't take too much time. And here I'm in a hotel room. You can see in Palm Springs, California. And one of the things I had decided when I was gonna come to this conference, I am a speaker here, And so for me, that's valuable because that's a way for me to get in front of people. That's for me to get some footage that you guys can see that I can use, in my YouTube videos of me speaking. That's always super valuable. So, for me to take a few days away from my family, from the kids, even from my business, it really has to be worthwhile. And so I felt that, it wasn't too far. It's in Palm Springs, which is kind of nice. And so I got a lot of value from it. I'm going to be speaking later on today, but I figured I have a whole hotel room to myself. That is nice. That is really nice. I don't really get that too often other than if I'm traveling for, some kind of work event or something. And so being able to have this entire room, it's pretty big. It's almost like a suite. I think they gave me a bigger room. It's like, well, I made that plan that I'm going to create content. So some of the get ready with me that you see are going to be filmed here because I have to get ready anyways. I need to do my makeup. I need to do my hair. And I figure it's quiet. If you have kids, that it's not always quiet to film. You don't have like tiny humans coming into your room interrupting you all the time. And I'm going to be filming one today and then also one tomorrow because I'm going to be getting ready both of the days. So I planned it. Okay, I want to do get ready with me. I know what I'm going to talk about. And then obviously vlogging. So, here that's, 3 videos, boom, done. Right? Obviously, there's going to take time with editing them, but as I've talked about before, I do have a team that helps me with that. But I always do what's called a pre-edit. So a pre-edit, I use Descript for that, and I can do a video on that. It's a great AI editing tool, which I really love. And you essentially just edit with the script. So I always do a pre-edit. And for the get ready with me, my editor doesn't really do that much with those videos because I really want that to be a very relaxed video. I want it to be like you're sitting down and chatting with a friend, like the way that I talk with my clients or people that I'm meeting, say here at this conference. I want it to be very relaxed and not so edited or scripted or anything like that. And so those videos, they take a minute to edit, but not a lot of time. And then obviously the vlogs take a little bit more editing, and then my editor does that, and then coming up with thumbnails and titles. That all takes a little bit of time, right? But anywhere that I can save time, like, doubling up on getting ready and doing a get ready with me, that's going to help. That's going to help me be able to continue creating content. You can see here my setup. I moved some furniture. I have my camera here. Obviously, my microphone is there, and that's pretty much it. This little extra light there. All right, you guys excited to talk about YouTube? I know I am. Okay, we're gonna get going. I have so much to cover. Alright guys, class is in session. And so I have a very breadth background of a lot of different types of people. Why 2025 is your year to go all in on YouTube. My 4-step 2025 YouTube launch strategy, and I'm going to sprinkle in some inspirational stories of other women who have seen success on YouTube. I produce for it, I work with YouTube creators, I literally live, breathe, and sleep YouTube. We are now at day 3 of the conference, and I finally get to enjoy myself because I spoke yesterday. I was practicing pretty much all day in my room, and then this morning I filmed another get ready with me video. And so I'm just trying to make the most of my time, but of course there's been so much behind the scenes happening. My SD card was full from yesterday. I was trying to delete stuff off of it. Then it became corrupted. I wasn't able to use it. So something that should have only taken me a couple hours took me all morning. And I'm just like oh my God, this is what happens with YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I need to have multiple SD cards. How did I not bring multiple ones with me, right? I brought a whole bunch of batteries, so that wasn't a problem. Sometimes that's an issue. But I've got I have a ton of batteries, but I only had one SD card. It filled up from yesterday, and then I had to Google, like, why is it saying my SD card is full after I deleted a whole bunch of stuff off of it? So yeah. So I'm gonna go down and enjoy the rest of the conference.